Hello, I've got some awesome news here. I did a direct mail campaign 6 months ago, and I had one of the recipients of that call me today. Actually, called me earlier today and wanted to know if I could come out and visit with them today and if I could give them a price today. And they actually asked for the price today twice, which is code word for I need to sell my house in a hurry. And I don't know why yet. I'll try to figure it out. Figuring out someone's motivation sometimes is a negotiating tool, not just to try to beat them up over the price, but maybe you can help them unload their house in a hurry, give them something to help with a transition, like help them find a place to rent if they're moving out of their house. Or it just may be that they've inherited a house or they've had a rental house for years and they're tired of the maintenance and paying on things, or if they've inherited a house or tired of it just sitting there, maybe they've got some sentimental value. That's why people hold on to houses, which is a story by itself. You wouldn't believe the amount of houses that are vacant and people don't want to sell them because they grew up there. So there's a lot of that out here on the market. And if you're a really good salesperson, you can get them off their house. Separating someone from their house in my line of work is hard because I'm not buying houses off the multiple listing service every day that are for sale. People want to sell them. I'm initiating that conversation. I'm approaching people that own homes, that what we call absentee owners. They live somewhere other than the property that I want to buy, and we're starting a conversation. They might have thought about it, or did the whole dinner table talk about it, and maybe we need to sell this house one day, and then bingo, in the mail pops a letter from me and it says I want to buy your house. So that's pretty powerful if your timing's right. And if your timing's right, you can accomplish a lot, actually quite a bit, because it's all about timing. Most sales are solving problems and your timing. If you can line those two up, you're doing really, really good. So we'll see. I'm going to give them an offer. Becky's back at the office right now. She is doing the numbers in a hurry. I'm going to look at the property. I'm going to call her and see what she thinks it'll go for. I'm going to look at the house, see what kind of renovation budget we've got in it, and I'm going to make them an offer today. That's actually where I'm headed now. I'll also tell you this. We do a lot of wholesaling of houses, and what that means is I might get a house under contract from one of my sellers that I've, kind of initiated the sell process. And let's just use easy numbers. I get the house under contract for $50,000 and it's worth, a lot more. And I'll put about $10,000, maybe, just for the argument, $10,000 assignment fee. And I will actually sell that contract or flip that contract to another investor. And then what does that do for us? Well, at closing, the seller gets his $50,000. The investor, the new investor, he's paying $60,000, and I get $10,000. And the only thing I get $10,000 for, I say the only thing, was I found the house, I put it under contract, and then I sold it. But if you think out of that $10,000, I'm having to pay for my direct mail marketing, which can be quite expensive. So I think for 5,000 mail outs, I'm paying almost $2,000. So, hey, it works. But I've only gotten one off of that, which means that I'll end up making a little less than $8,000 after you take other fees out. Doesn't matter. This is what I do. And this is how we end up with a lot of houses that are not on the market, what we call off-market flips. Talk soon. Bye.